Alright, let's react.
People, so that was a good job for me.
This is security where?
At a mall.
At a mall.
Yeah.
3 minutes up, 39 minutes up to the
You were out
battery.
there,
Let's see
you
what
moved
happens.
all the way out there by yourself?
Yeah.
So what brought you back?
So, I just miss family and stuff.
What pushed you out there?
Just thought there might be more opportunities for a job and stuff.
Alright, well, we're just gonna have to cut the crap, Corn.
Okay, fair enough.
Why did you leave?
I feel like the friendship dynamic kind of just disappeared between us, and it was more just a coworker or an employee, and it kind of hurt to feel that, so I just had to step away from it all for a little bit.
Do you understand that you're coming back into the business part?
Yeah. No, I'm over it now. Yeah, I'm good.
You're not worried at all about
That
the friendship or...
Well, now I see it coming. I didn't see it coming before, so now I know what to expect.
What are you looking to get out of the job? Connected at the party, you filmed a little bit.
It's
you
all
feel
right,
like
Corn.
the
If you
skill with
needed
the
to
camera
have
is
some
still
time
there?
It was like riding a bike.
understand yourself, seeing what you wanted to do, that's fine. You were working with Jesse for a year and a half before you quit.
Not really. Just
A year and a half.
videos and pictures and stuff.
What is your end game right now?
So really, I'm open for anything that makes me money, that I enjoy doing. I have a degree in criminal justice, so maybe eventually become a cop, but everybody's pretty much already hired for the summer by this point, so I pretty much have to wait till next summer now.
Is that still a dream?
Yeah, I mean, it would still be cool to do if it works out. Like I said, something that I enjoy that makes me money, that's really what I'm looking for right now.
It's
So.
more practicality.
Yeah, exactly.
Last time, we spoke briefly before, but before that it was a doc,
Yeah,
and it kind of ended in on a weird kind of note
Like I
there.
said, my feelings were a little hurt.
Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, I appreciate the honesty there. It makes sense, but I think stepping back into that same situation, I understand this is like it's business, right?
And it's
it's
a little risky, but
yeah.
I think I'm ready for it this time.
Have you followed much of the content of the channel since your departure?
Not really, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, I hear things on Instagram, but not like consistently watching the videos. In the beginning, I didn't want to say it, and then after that, it was just like, for a while, I had 2 jobs.
Okay.
So I literally, once work, slept. That was all my whole life. Like, I've been working almost 80 hours a week, so I literally had time for nothing else for 6 months, probably.
So understand that we've had around 30 guys come out. A lot of these guys have a passion for film, TV, what have you, and they do have film experience. Granted, you have film experience. We shot the Psycho series and everything.
For like 5 years before that.
Yeah, so I'm just concerned on like, it was never your pick to it's not like you pursued film but I know you have a passion for movies, and I know you know a lot about that. And TV, so I don't know, I want whoever has this job to be passionate about it, and a lot of these guys have that. So what would you say to kind of counter?
Like I said, I actually did love videoing for you. Like, I enjoyed showing up to work every day, which not everybody gets to say, but it was really just once it started getting a little different between us, that's what drove me away. But I did really like the whole filming aspect of everything, and like being able to.
The only reason you quit was because of your guys' friendship, Jesse.
Yeah, more of like I like shot.
I didn't know that.
I got that shot right there, and like.
I did not know that at all.
What everybody's saying is what I saw.
They led to all the deterioration, the friction of
15 minutes up battery.
Completely honest, I think you were just super tunnel visioned on
25 minutes up.
finishing the Psycho series, which I completely understood. You really saw.
You're saying I'm never changing. Like I'm that guy. So you're ready to work for that guy again?
Yeah, I just didn't know it was gonna be like that.
I would even have to say that your tunnel vision, what you're calling tunnel vision, is even stronger
Yeah,
now
that's fine.
than it ever was before.
Right, and it's never not conscious of what's going on. I personally disagree. I don't think that it was a deterioration of friendship that led you away.
Okay, so what do you think it was?
Well, we know there's a girl in the mix.
Yeah.
And that completely changed, and that's when the changes started happening. Because I was the same, and you know, these guys will attest, I was the same throughout all of the Psycho series. When we did the construction series, we had the same dynamic as we did in Aunt Jackie's house, as then, you know, Uncle Chris, me and you with the farming series. So it was the same thing, it was the same grind. You said you're working 80 hours for your other jobs, and then for us it was, you know, 5 hours a day.
Yeah.
So I'm not so convinced that there was a deterioration. I was heartbroken that you left, because we had taken it to the very end. I was even, you know, offering a bonus and stuff. And I know you did the videos talking about money and things like that, but I almost don't think that was the full situation.
I mean, you know, a girl came up, but just maybe bad decisions were made with that. But, you know.
Do you feel like there became a resentment because I was taking you away from the girl?
I don't think so, because, you know, everybody has to have a job, so the job's, you know, you have to put time into some job eventually.
Right. Well, we were established then. I mean, understanding that, like, this has always been my business, my baby, my thing, and you helped film for that. And it was the arrangement we had. And, you know, I paid you more as a, you know, $7,500 for 1 month. I think merits a certain level of gratitude for that.
Yeah, I was super sick of that one.
Oh no.
Say I wasn't, but
I mean, it was still a mistake.
Well, but we went back down to what it was originally after that.
Right. Because I didn't feel like there was that appreciation for what we were doing. And it was still a much higher level than what you're getting paid. And I don't know, it's these friction, the friction there, and there is a lot of resentment, so I don't know that I could trust you again.
I mean, that's fair. I knew there was going to be a little bit of tension coming in here, but like I said, I mean, what are the odds that I would move back right when he quit? So I'm like, I felt like I had to give it a try. And if you don't want to take me because you don't trust me, I mean, I get that. I mean, I'd be disappointed, but I understand.
Is there anything you could tell me that would reassure me that this is the final, this is it? That you're the one that I can trust you, and that all that stuff is just behind and just.
Alright. So, I mean, as you know, I wouldn't talk to you at all after it first happened because, like I said, my feelings are hurt. But I talked to you during the skiing trip, and I talked to you at the housewarming. I mean, did you feel any tension?
No, but that was different because we were hanging out more as friends, and it's more lighthearted. And, you know, when I can get real serious about whether the film or the project, that shifts a little bit. And that was always the struggle, you know. The great thing is, I'll say, Swift comes into the job. We're complete strangers. He understands it's a job, so it's a different relationship. I feel like I can talk about, like, hey, Swift, your shot looks very good, and there's no personal attack whatsoever. He understands that and he adjusts. I feel like with us, if I told you that, it'd be like,
different in the beginning, yeah.
100%.
It would have been different in the beginning, yeah.
And that's what's tricky. And whereas, like, these other guys, they have a leg up because the fresh new experience, you know, they have the passion, and also we don't have all the history. And, you know, there's the bad with the history and the good. Like, we do have a chemistry, you and I, and it's just hard for me to, though, say, like, because you only worked really for, it was 8-9 months.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm looking for somebody, and I told Swift and I told Parker when he worked, the same thing happens. There's an entitlement, there's an ego, and then a girl comes in the mix with every dude. And it's painful. I mean, you can, but yeah, happens, and whatever, we have to watch the cycle. And I don't think the cycle would happen again for you, I think
it did something with the, how old were you?
Mistakes, yeah,
23, 24 or something like that? So it's a little bit different now. Yeah, hopefully you're more mature now, right? I filmed in both things, the Psycho series and MVE.
Okay.
And in MVE it was a lot different than the Psycho series where, and I don't know what you have planned in the future, but there was times where, like coming up my house, there was blood all over the kitchen floor, right? And Swift had to clean it up. And that's you now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, is that okay? I mean,
yeah, I knew those were the duties back then.
Right.
get the hell out of here!
But how does he know that in a year from now it doesn't happen? Are you saying that it's not going to because you're more mature and you're a different person now?
But there's nothing I can say that will for sure because you never know what's gonna happen in the future. So there's
Definitely help.
nothing I could say that is for sure gonna be like, oh, it's not gonna happen again. You know, to make you feel that it won't happen again.
It wasn't just that you left, but then a few months later, there's like an hour-long hit piece out on me, and some of the things that were said in the video, I'm just like specifically like, I had to move his laundry. It's like, Jesus Christ, are we that petty that like that's a thing? Like not even just from an employee or whatever, but like just a friend. Like, who cares? Like 10 seconds, and like I had a medical problem, and even if whatever, it's just like. So I don't know. I feel like there's just a difference in the way like you're proceeding about the job to where there's confusion because we've been friends for so long.
Right, yeah.
But like when it comes to like just clean up some blood, it's like, you know, for the opportunity that we get to have entertaining millions of people, I mean, cleaning up some blood is like, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I said, my feelings are just hurt, so I'm just lashing out.
3 months later?
Yeah, no, I'm still mad at that point, yeah.
You said you're primarily money driven and you want something you can find money for and enjoyment, but it seems to me that you aren't necessarily seeking something for longevity because you still are toying with the idea of becoming a cop eventually. And that's one of the concerns that we had, like when we hired Swift, the plan was that he's going to be in it for the long haul.
Right.
Like in it to the end, and to hear a comment like that, especially considering the past, like it's kind of a red flag, especially for me.
So I don't know, can you speak to something about that? Is that was that all?
I mean,
So you do care about
I mean,
Swift. How about that, Jeff?
The idea of being a cop is always like a fall
19
that could be
minutes.
happening, but if this really works out, and
Oh yeah,
we all
this video's gonna cut.
vibe well
I'm
together,
gonna about it
okay
before
with
it's
doing this
done.
long term, as long as
I'm just gonna watch the rest of it.
you
So
still
it's gonna be less than
use
10 minutes
the
when it cuts down.
responsibility.
I think it's about the compassion.
More so,
I
I
don't
don't
even
want
wait
to
for me to do a part that's like
escape
less
or
than
the
5
easy
minutes
answer,
or something.
you know?
Yeah.
It'd be like,
If something
Coming back
happens,
to an
I'll
ex-girlfriend.
record it for
is
the.
how I would see it.
No, that's actually a very good example, yeah, because it's just the easy thing that you know already, yeah.
I was like, oh, you know, we got together and like you can help me, and I feel like that's scary to me because I feel like you just go with whatever's practical
Okay.
or whatever you can get the quickest fix off of. So it's like, you know, oh, the girl's showing me attention, oh, let me go follow that, and like, oh, this isn't, let me go follow that, and like I get that, but for the business it's concerning because like I said, you left once and. You know, Cameraman had the brain injury, and like you had left, I think it was like Country Kitchen or whatever. You had to find a job and whatever. But like, so there was a cycle. There's a little bit of cycle of like leaving, coming back, leaving, coming back. It's just hard to think like, because I've been looking for a ride or die, and you were that, and like I wanted it to be like literally 50 years old. I mean, we would only have to work till we're like 35 and we could retire. Like it's just like it's a different ball game. Like if you still think a cop isn't a perspective, you don't fully understand what we do here. I need somebody who's going to be around, and I don't want to have to worry about that every day. Like I don't know where they're at mentally.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. I mean, like I said, all I can tell you is like, I'm in it if you want to be in it, but if you don't
I
trust me,
thought that was Mary not.
I've given you reason. not to
It's
trust
someone
me,
looking for
so I
me.
understand that too. What would you want me to do for you? Because I would do that for you.
I would like to see you kill the competition. Personally, I want to see.
Not literally.
Was it?
Yes, Swift Lap! Nah.
No, of course
Of
not.
course not, of course not.
I'm gonna miss that really.
But I would like to see a fire lit
Okay.
inside you, one that I haven't seen before. It's like, I've always believed in you. And that's why it hurt when you left for some and and you left a 10-year friendship. I know that's what it was. I get it. We talked about when you get the first one, it's like nothing else matters.
You better. I got my blinders on that.
Dude, and I get that, bro. And like, let's acknowledge it at that, dude.
Yeah.
But we killed a lot of videos. We made one of the biggest series on the internet.
I know, right?
And it's hard to fathom. I know you're an incredible cameraman. We have a great chemistry, but you got an uphill battle, and I want to see you warrior this and show everyone how much this means to you. Because it's not just me; it's all these guys, and it's the couple 100,000 people watching. Because they, you know, a lot of people saw the fallout, and they're like, I don't know, I trust this guy either. So if you come into this,
I'm a bit skeptical of you, Corn, but I do want you to win. You becoming a cameraman again? That's gonna be awesome.
Bro, I mean, that's courage to come back.
When did you quit? 2016? It's 2019 now. There's a big time difference. We had Park and then we had Swift. Let's have Korn come back.
I like that, and that I
But then-
probably was another part.
But then there's
I would've
Tom.
watched it because
He's
I-
auditioning too.
I messed
You know, all the
up.
legit. This is gonna be an
Yeah,
interesting
I messed
competition.
up
That's all I'm
the
gonna
action.
say. And I know almost everybody that made it through too.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not a shoe.
Only a couple new faces made it through.
Yeah, I
The
wouldn't
rest
even
were
start
people
to think about it like
who
that.
I've already seen through
Yeah, I
videos
think
or
we're
as
gonna be like
auditioned last
15.
year.
Yeah.
15 others.
Yeah.
I'll say for me too, like, you know, we have Jesse's channel, and then we have Storyfire, which is like a massive thing for me, and you're gonna be representing Storyfire, which is millions and millions of other people.
Right.
It's super.
Like, we're literally
like,
taking down YouTube. Like, this was gonna be $1 billion
Believe
company.
me, I saw you doing it, and I was cheering for you the whole way because I think you have a good thing going, and I would love to help if I could. I don't know if you would need help, but I would be there to help.
But you gotta show me the fire, man. Get the bullshit pop stuff out of your head. It's not what you think it is. It's not gonna give you the validation you seek. It's not gonna, and whatever your parents say, I mean, they don't understand. It's $1 million company. You entertain millions of people. You put on one of the best shows on the internet. More views than most TV shows. You did all that. You have a gift with a camera. You know the intuition. You've seen a movies and TV shows.
That is true
We
fact.
have synergy.
Come on, Korn.
We know what's happening. We know what's at stake. But I want to see you own it, dude. I know there's a fire inside, bro. I know
Come on,
you
Korn.
did those videos on me that there was a fire inside of you.
Honestly, for a lot of the time, I don't even think I believed in myself. That's why I can't lie. I do have to say I am a little glad that I left because the job that I got afterwards, the security job, helped me grow as a person a lot. Like, it's hard to even put into words how much I grew as a person in those 2 years. Just being able to talk to, like, because it's a whole month, so I'm talking to people every day. And I couldn't give up that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad I had that experience too. Like, I mean, I do feel like I messed up leaving you, but I'm glad I got that experience from leaving you.
You were able to see that was and get the most out of it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and if you were gonna land a good cop job by now, Korn, you would have gotten it already.
Anybody else got anything?
You quit in 2016 and you still don't have that lockdown.
This is like personal Korn. I don't know.
I mean, he could have been out filming with us. You know, all the collabs we've done. I mean, you think Korn's that guy to kind of be?
I don't know, man. I don't know him. You know,
That's true.
his work on the Psycho series was good, really good. I just we got Swift leaving. It's kind of the
It
same
sucks that
reason
Swift
he
leaves.
left, you know.
And Swift Living means we won't hear the Swift lap as much anymore,
One of the things that he
unfortunately.
said, and also, if you look at it, it's like, it is a big step to come in here. I mean, he just faced his demons right here.
It was scary because I was expecting to get, the hard questions, so, because I deserved it.
So, I mean, that's a big thing for somebody to do that. You're talking about a piece of humble pie.
Why didn't you like go to Sweden? It was one.
I was gonna die
Why did
soon.
you just like
You know, when
bail?
that thing says 1 minute.
That was the girl. She had just come down. Like, literally, she had just landed from...
So you weren't gonna go to Sweden no matter what.
No.
For Christ's sake.
How much
Swedes are like,
do I have?
you didn't film that there.
No,
Look,
like,
You knew what I meant.
so, like, she landed,
Okay.
and
Guess
I
we
was
did the
still
same
playing
thing
around.
as last
I
time.
had a suitcase packed.
I
and
can react to the
everything.
rest of
And
this.
it was-
Just with my new camera.
No, I had a suitcase packed.
11
I was
minutes
planning on
worth.
going, and
It'll
then
fit.
she was crying, not wanting me to go. I was feeling like I didn't really need to be there, I guess. I don't even know what I was thinking. I kind of just wanted to be with her because she just showed up, really. And I was debating the idea up until I sent the text. Even I had the whole text written. I probably sat staring at the text for like at least a half an hour to an hour of like, should I send this or should I not send this? And then when I sent it, it was one of those things where you see like in the movies where you send it, you have to put your phone down and walk away because I was like, I can't believe I just did that, yeah.
And I remember maybe we talked in LA about it or whatever.
Real
but
line
you were waiting
unexpectedly
for
when
me
it does. I'll
fight
switch to my new
back.
camera and record the rest of this video.
Yeah, like I kind of wanted you to be like, I don't want you to go because we're friends and I enjoy working with you, and then I didn't see that, so I was like, okay. And, you know, I understand that's a employment thing, so maybe they didn't want to do that. Or
And it's a friend thing. You don't tell your friend, like, at the end of the ride, you know.
That was messed up with me, I understand, yeah. I accept my fault in it, for sure.
I accept that, man. It was a breakup, man. It was a heartbreak.
Yeah, dude, I was distraught after, for sure. Like, it was.
Alright, stay tuned for